Hey everyone, this is going to be an unboxing video of the Xlaserlabs X1 Pro Ultimate Pack laser cutter, laser welder, and laser rust remover. It came in two packages. I'm not sure what's in what. That one's a bit lighter, this one's a bit heavier, and this one is really well packaged with a lot of reinforcement and a lot of tape. I'm also not sure how a laser welder works, so I don't know what other materials or components that I might need to make these work or actually use them, consumables and that sort of thing. So this video is just going to be an unboxing to see what's inside these boxes, but I'm super excited about this. I have always wanted a laser welder. I think it's such a cool technology and it makes welding thin materials look really easy. The rust removal is also very cool, especially in tight corners or spots where it's hard to get a wire wheel or flap disc. So I'm just super pumped to be able to do this unboxing collaboration with Xlaserlabs. I'm going to start with this lighter box and see what's inside, so let's do it. I'm also not sure what the difference is between the Pro Ultimate Pack and the just regular version is. I think it might have to do with whatever's in this second box, which might be the welding component, whereas the rest of the standard package might just include the rust removal and the laser cutting, basically the laser machine without the welding part of it. First things first, there is a packing list in the box. It looks like the wire feeder tube, signal cable, wire feed rolls, some nozzles, some tools, a laser helmet, that's really cool, and an apron. It seems to be not just the tool, but maybe a complete kit with everything that you need. This is actually the apron. It's pretty basic, but it does look like it will protect you from the light and the sparks. It's not a waxed canvas, it's more of just a regular canvas, and it does have this strap that comes with it. Overall pretty nice, place for a pen, a wrench, and overall just some protection. Next up, it looks like is some air line or some kind of gas line. So I guess this does need some kind of gas to operate. I don't know if it's like a plasma cutter where it needs just air, or if it's like a MIG or TIG welder where it needs shielding gas, but we'll find out. This looks like a nice aluminum torch holder. There's some packing foam, nice thick foam. That could be good for a project later. A laser welding helmet, which is pretty cool that it includes the helmet in the, I'm assuming this is in the Ultimate Pack. I don't know if this comes in the standard pack. And I don't know what makes this different than a regular welding helmet. So far, it looks just like a regular self-darkening welding helmet. I don't see an adjustment on the darkening, and I actually don't see any sensors or batteries on it. So it may not actually be a darkening helmet. It may just be a green glass, which is kind of nice because if this is all you need to protect your vision, that makes it a lot easier to see what's going on and what you're actually welding or cutting. And then this seems to be the last thing in the box. I'm not totally sure what this cover goes to, and this looks like some kind of feed line. There's two lines in here. Maybe this is the actual laser, and then this is maybe for some kind of filler material. Maybe this is just two different grips to make it twice as strong feeding the wire. It looks like there's a pretty hefty motor in there. Wire connectivity back here. Different size mandrels. This actually looks like something plugs into it. And then very simple controls, wire feed, wire retract, and a power light. I'll have to read the instructions to see how this gets set up, but I think that's it for the first box. So that must be just basically an accessory box. And now we can get on to the main event. As I said before, this box is very well packaged. It has a lot of reinforcement and a lot of tape. So if you're worried about it getting damaged in shipping, I don't think that's something that will be a concern. There's another packing list, and also there's something else in here. It feels like some kind of instruction pamphlet. So here's an instruction pamphlet, and then this is more of a, oh, it's an inspection report. So I guess it's tested before they send it out, which is also good to know. And let's see. Getting into this box directly, it looks like this is consumables, and it looks like there's a variety of different types of nozzles on here. So that must mean maybe different thicknesses or different ways to weld. I'm not sure what else, but there's a whole variety of these. I'm sure it says in the instructions what they should be used for. It also looks like they are for maybe different wire sizes as well. So it does seem that I am going to need some wire, and I didn't see any in that first box. I don't know if there's any in the second box. There's another box of nozzles. It looks at a first glance that these are the same. So it has two boxes of consumable nozzles. There's only one of these, but looking at the labels, all the part numbers are the same and they're in the same order. So I imagine that a lot of these nozzles are duplicates of each other, which is always nice to have a spare. This looks like an emergency stop switch. So it's nice to know that safety was a factor in this product. This may be some kind of ground clamp. This is obviously the power plug. It is a 120 volt plug, but it is 20 amp. So it's has a bit more draw than a regular 15 amp. So you will need a 20 amp plug for that. I'm not sure if I have one of those in the shop, but I will figure something out for that. This might be a pair of glasses. I don't know what the difference would be in the use case between wearing the glasses and wearing the helmet, other than maybe the helmet is just more protective and nicer, so that's why it's in the full kit, whereas this is just the bare minimum. These are focusing lenses, it looks like, so maybe this is part of the consumables of a laser welder, is this lens, and it looks like there's maybe just one in each box. So I don't know if there's one of these already pre-installed and this is two extras, or if this is one that I need and one extra, or if I just need two and I don't have any extra. Wow, this is cool. They include the test piece. So presumably these are the welds that this welder made, and this was the cut that this welder made. And this seems to be some of the rust removal. I don't know what these three different ones are, if it's just 3 passes or 3 different settings. That's very cool that they include this. I didn't expect that at all. And in this box, it looks like we have protective lens. So these are all the same part number. It looks like there are 5 protective lenses, so this must be a consumable piece that gets consumed frequently, or maybe it's at least fragile, and hopefully if it needs that many of them, it's at least cheap to replace. But it's really nice that they include 5 of them to get you going. And then I imagine the main event is under here, although it looks like we might have one more layer to go. This is the laser welder itself. There's a button here and a much smaller button here. It looks like one of them is maybe a settings and then an on-off button. I think maybe something may mount in here that feeds the wire from the other box. It looks like they've included one nozzle, and I'm not quite sure what this nozzle is for. Again, this does welding, this does rust removal, and this does cutting. So I imagine that you have to change out the tips depending on what type of function you are trying to use it for. And it looks like this, it does come with a second one of these, but this one just happens to already be installed. So that's why it's not in the box. So it does come with an extra one of these. And then, I don't know, this says window protective lens. And I don't know what these, I don't feel anything loose from loosening these, so I'm not quite sure what these do. That's on there really tight, so I can't loosen that with my hand. And finally, this looks like it has several different things in it. It looks like an air line, an electric line, and maybe a wire feed, all bundled nicely into this loom. And it's surprisingly flexible. It's not very restrictive. It's not going to keep you from getting in at a particular angle. And it does feel like it's attached to the machine, which I'm assuming is the next and final thing in this box. This is surprisingly heavy. And we'll take a look at the top side. It has an alarm. I'm not sure what the alarm would be. Ready and laser. Class 4 laser. Radiation when opened. It's pretty intense sounding. None of this is plastic, by the way. This is all very heavy duty, very solid feeling. It's a very, very impressive machine. Looking at this side, again, it has the brand, serial number of the machine, warning symbols, invisible laser radiation. So I guess this is something to not fool around with. Looking at the back, there are two very big cooling fans. It looks like this is where the components from the other box plug into. This is, it does say 220 volt up here, but the plug that I got was only 120 volt, but 20 amp. So I'll have to look at that. This is feeder. So this is the connection cable from this to the wire feeder that we opened first. This is a ground point, and this is where the gas goes in. So again, it does need some type of gas. I don't know if that's shielding gas or just regular compressed gas. I will have to look that up. And then of course, a nice dust protected on-off switch. Looking on the front side, there's a screen. I don't know what's going to show up here. Another emergency stop. There is a keyed on-off. So if you don't want anybody getting a hold of it and using it unauthorized, then you can turn it off and take the key. And then I'm not sure what this loop plug is for, other than maybe that is the ground. And I say that because the color matches the handle and the banana plug fits right in there. And that would complete the loop or the circuit. So maybe that makes sense, and it's just named a little bit poorly. But I think that's it for this unboxing video. The first impressions of the initial quality are very good. This is very heavy, all metal construction. All the buttons feel sturdy. It seems like a very nice, high quality premium machine. Same thing with this wire feeder. I guess I will need to get some kind of filler wire. I don't have any yet. I don't know what it takes. I don't know if it's just a regular, like a MIG wire, or if it's some kind of special laser welding wire. And I also am curious if this can push aluminum wire as well. I'll have to figure that out. And I also need to find out if it takes compressed air, which I have plenty of, or a particular type of shielding gas, which I may or may not have on hand with one of the other welders. So I have some homework to do, but I just wanted to get a quick unboxing, see what's inside, look at all the pieces, see what the next things I need to learn are, and hopefully give an initial impression if you're looking at one of these and trying to decide what comes in the box and if you have all your pieces or whatever the case. Just get this initial video out there. Like I said, I'm super excited about this. Stay tuned for a testing video once I figure out what I need. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Leave any comments or suggestions below, and hopefully this was helpful. So thanks for watching.